American Dream. He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man, working hard for the man. Hey, he's American Dream.
Hey guys, Strong South Studios finally back again with some more reviews. It's Alex.
And it's me, Noah.
And we are here with two reviews. We've got WWE Extreme Rules and WWE Payback. Both these pretty good shows, but, you know, not quite up to the standards I expect at this point right now in WWE. Especially with the post-Mania, usually we get an upswing. Didn't really get much of an upswing this year.
Yeah, I agree. These are definitely B shows.
Yeah.
And they felt like B shows, but they... I don't know. This Extreme Rules was wasn't terrible. It was easy to sit through, I suppose.
Right.
But yeah,
okay.
We can get into that.
Well, we started things off with Extreme Rules 2015. We had the Chicago Street Fight, Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper. Fun little brawl and some nice weapon spots. Then like halfway through this match, they go to the fight to the back, and they drive off in an SUV, and then we're turned into a way later in the show. Which I thought was kind of cool in a way, but like kind of useless and kind of took away a lot from the match. I felt because like they come back and like they immediately go into the finish.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that, but I'm not really big into like brawls to the back and things like that.
Yeah.
I never liked this because they're always pretty punch kick, throw a guy into a wall, and
yeah. Although I did like when like they pull up and like Dean Ambrose he jumps off the top of the SUV. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So
Dean knows how to make things pretty enjoyable.
It was fun for what it was. I give it 2 3/4.
I couldn't rate this because it was. I mean, unless you want me to rate the entire match, right?
Yeah.
Let me look at a little head here.
I think you right there.
Oh, 1 3/4.
There you go. Good job. Okay, then we had a Kiss Me Arse match, which, you know, thank God for this match because I got to hear everyone on the commentary saying the word Arse.
They loved it too. They really wanted to express.
Oh, and fucking King doing the smooching sound effect. Oh, goddamn. Oh, God. Anyway, the match itself was good. I liked it. It was a nice little brawl. Heel Sheamus is actually very fun to watch. I enjoy what he's doing. Where, like, it's just like he has, like, such dominance over these opponents, he just almost mocks them, and, you know, it actually really works to his strength, I feel. I like him more as a heel. I think he's finally found his place.
Totally agree. I think, well, this is something that you and I both have agreed on for a while now, that he was getting stale. He really needed a character change, and a heel turn was ideal, and it's working. And it might not be perfect, but I think he's still working to get...
Yeah, it's fine in his grooves, but I like the idea where, like, he comes back and, like, he's like... You know, he's like, you know, oh, you like all these little scrawny nobodies, but, you know, you should be liking a guy like me, I'm big, you know, and I like it, you know. It kind of almost like, it's like a shoot, like, you know, of like, Sheamus, like, hey, I was a face, you guys didn't really like me this much, but like these little scrawny nobodies, you know, why don't, you know. So it works a little bit, I think, because you can do a little bit of shoot. But I like that these guys have really good chemistry. Didn't really care for the finish, because it was a quick, small package, but I thought it built to a more feud down the road.
Yeah, I enjoyed this match quite a bit. It was fun. Sheamus, when he had control, I don't know, I just liked the story. It made sense. It's very basic, big, bad guy beating up small, little guy.
Yeah, classic wrestling, 101, yeah.
Steals the win. Little guy steals the win.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
You know, big guy gets cocky, you know, yeah.
The only thing is I didn't like the aftermath.
I didn't mind it because, like they really milked it for all it was worth. And, like, you know, Sheamus got his heat back after Ziggler got the win, so it worked. And, you know, so it was alright. But, yeah, they did milk it for way too fucking long, you know. But I'm just looking to actually see when these guys pull their ass out, you know. Thank God.
Yes, I'm so glad.
Yeah. Thank God for PG-13, or PG, right?
Yeah, it's really not all that bad, guys. It's just...
Remember the shit we used to sit through? We saw Vince McMahon's ass on television more times than I wanted to see.
Remember that... Wasn't it PG though when that guy came out in like the thong with DX?
I don't know, man. It was disturbing, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, it was awful. Ugh.
Moving on, we have the WWE Tag Team titles on the line. Cesaro versus Tyson Kidd, or Cesaro and Tyson Kidd versus the New Day, which was comprised of Kofi Kingston and Big E. This was a super fun match. I really loved this match. Great stuff from both teams. Everyone shined. Good near falls. Cesaro looked like a fucking badass, just like catching Big E lengths, and then Kofi Kingston like there were nobodies, just tossing him around. I loved it. Cesaro and Kidd are a great tag team. I knew they would be. Like the second they started team, I'm like, this is gonna work super fucking well. And
my biggest concern was if they were gonna get over, but they
got over like hotcakes.
did. So
they're in freaking Chicago. Of course they're gonna get over. It's wrestling city. And actually, I actually kind of enjoy the New Day now. Like they finally have found what works for them, which is kind of being egotistical heels. It works, I think, for them, and it actually has worked to their advantage. I think. Like I like it. I like Xavier Woods on the outside just yelling shit like all the random time. It works.
I like him on the outside during their matches. I think their promos are awful. Like they're the generic heels of all time.
But at the same time, it's almost like with Bo Dallas. Like it's like it's cheap heel stuff, but something about the way they portray it actually makes it kind of work in a weird way.
I think that for me, I think they're all talented in the ring, and I think that the gimmick is just shitty.
Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe like they'll do like where they lose the tag team titles and then they snap out of this whole goofy trying to act like baby faces but really heel shit and actually get down to like real mean dirty heels things. That's what I'd like. Don't know if we'll see it, but we'll see. I give it 3.5. Really liked it. I thought the finish was good and worked to further the feud.
I also gave it 3.5. I was a little bummed out. I did not want to see Cesaro and
Kid lose, no one did, but I think it was the right call because you were trying to get these guys over as heels, and so like I think you needed to get them some heat on them.
Right, and this is one of those times where the division itself is so strong that it's not a real loss.
Yeah.
So had it been a couple years ago and they were the only tag team and they lost the belts, I would have been really upset.
Absolutely. Then we had the Russian chain match between John Cena defending the U.S. title against Rusev. First of all, we were very disappointed to find out that this Russian chain match was basically a strap match where you touch the fucking corners.
Yeah, bull rope match or whatever.
God damn it! I was hoping for a good old fashioned chain match. Whip him like he stole something, boy. Come on, man. No, it's a fucking touch the corners bullshit. Like, god damn it, So excited for this match.
I know, they got the lights and everything. It's just such a... You think it's going to be like this gritty, awesome, like, hardcore...
Yeah. Rusev was coming up with the fucking chain and, like, he was attacking Cena all week and then, like...
Now it's like... Dunk! It's like Family Feud in this motherfucker.
Come on, man.
So,
stupid fucking gimmick. A few creative uses of the chain, like, but very, very few. And it's like... Why the fuck did neither one of these guys put their fucking submission on and use the goddamn chain?
Alright. That was the fucking point of this match.
Yeah.
When I saw a chain match, I'm like, they both have submissions that they could use a chain with.
Yeah.
Fuck my face, they don't use either one.
Come on, Rusev used it with the fucking accolade. Come on, man. Really, really dumb, and I fucking hate the touch in the post thing. 1.5. Bullshit.
One thing I did love was when, like you said, Rusev brought out the chain, but he brought out the chain and it had the Russian flag and the American flag. I thought that was so
That
cool.
was a great touch. That was awesome. Yeah, that was great. What'd you give it?
I gave it 2 stars, but 2.25. And the tug of war spot, I want to remember, it got booed.
Yeah,
it was great. It was like
it just sucks because it was like such a good feud and like you fucking butchered it by having these guys compete in a tug of war. So yeah. We got the Divas title match. Nikki Bella taking on Naomi. Decent stuff, but it was a heel versus heel match basically. I guess Nikki Bella's supposed to be a heel or a face now, I guess. And Naomi was just turning heel. It was crowd really didn't know who to cheer for.
Alright. But that said, this was one of the better Divas matches.
Yeah, they worked pretty nicely, no botches, It's just they lack the energy. They don't get the crowd into it. That's their
And,
biggest problem.
You know, if you look at Brie,
Yeah.
and you see when she's like trying to work the crowd, it just feels like she doesn't have the timing. Like she doesn't know when to do it.
Yeah.
Like there's a disconnect with
Yeah.
with the Divas division.
Yeah. It's still nothing compared to the NXT division for women. Like
No.
that division's like on a whole other fucking level.
Yeah.
I give it star and 3/4.
I actually gave it 2 because they tried and they did. This is the best they did.
I didn't like the fact that they didn't establish who's the heel and who's the face. It was a heel versus heel match. I don't like.
Yeah, and I even said that like it wasn't bad. It was just they were put in a bad spot. Heel.
That guy. Then we had probably the match of the night, which was Roman Reigns taking on the Big Show in a last man standing match. I thought this match was going to suck dick. This proved to be actually fucking awesome, and actually was damn near 4 stars. I thought. I really like this. I had like really great story for someone from the Big Show. Just like not want to use weapons. It's like I'm a fucking giant. I don't need these. I don't need this. And like Roman Reigns just like grabbing whatever he could to get some kind of advantage over the Big Show. I really liked it. It kind of made Roman Reigns like if the Big Show was not put over, made it look like a bitch so many times. This actually made like the Big Show look like a threat. Like Roman Reigns, the guy who went toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar, is looking for any way to get an advantage over this fucking giant.
I was blown away. I thought this was going to be terrible, and I thought that Roman Reigns like had no shot of getting over after this. But they actually put together a very good match.
Yeah.
And the fact that Big Show bumped.
Yeah, bumped like fucking crazy too.
Like he really put in a shift for Roman Reigns. But the choke slam over the top, like some of the spots that they did.
Really creative spots, really good spots. Loved the spear through the announce table. That was great.
Sweet.
That was awesome. And I really I thought Roman Reigns did a great job of selling throughout this match. Like he got better at like the facial selling. Like, what do I gotta do to put this guy down? Like, what the fuck is it gonna take? Really didn't like the fact that like the big spear through the announce table wasn't the finish, and Roman Reigns had to dump that fucking table on him.
That's exactly what I.
Yeah, it's like, come on, like that was the fucking spot. That got the pop. That got the big holy shit chant. That's the they should have called audible like Big Show just fucking stay down, man. It's like that's it. Like, you ain't gonna get a better pop than that.
Plus, that's if the goal here is to get Roman Reigns over. That having him hit a move and then the guy just can't get up, that's going to get him over more than I got to bury him under all this rope.
Yeah, I never like that. Once in a while that works, but otherwise it's just like, come on.
I like it when it's a serious underdog or something like that.
Like if it was like Daniel Bryan versus the Big Show or some shit like that. But yeah, really great show by Roman Reigns. I mean, he continues to impress me. I think he's actually finally growing into the guy that they want him to be. He's not quite there yet, but he's getting better and better.
Right.
I think.
Just gotta don't make him feud with Kane, please.
Yeah.
Please don't do it.
Keep him in feuds. Somehow, some way, they got the best of the Big Show. It's like, okay, put him in the ring with guys who can actually fucking work now.
Give him an entrance. Please change his music for the love of God.
Stop trying to rip off the fucking Shield. The reason the Shield was good was because the Shield was a fucking awesome unit. Okay, stop having to do the entrance of the crowd. Although I don't really mind. I guess that can be
I don't
okay.
mind the entrance,
but change the music. And I don't know. I'm even okay with the attire. Like, I mean, fine. Like, have that be a fucking attire or whatever if you want.
You could change that a little bit, but
they put a symbol on it. There you go. Oh boy. Yeah.
But yeah, the music is a big problem because if you're gonna get them back together, like
exactly.
It's like Reigns never left. It's
It's
not a reunion if one guy's touring with the fucking band.
It's like when Shawn Michaels wrestled John Cena at WrestleMania 23 and came out to fucking DX music. It's like there's no Triple H. You're still fucking representing DX.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Who are you, Xbox?
Yeah. Yeah. That Xbox. That's a better one right there. I gave that 3 3/4. Really, really liked it.
I gave it 3.5. It was very good. Probably the best that you're going to get out of Big Show these days. And one thing that I saw in the crowd was a Roman the Virgil sign. It was fucking hilarious.
That's a pretty good one. Alright, then we had a steel cage match for the WWE World Heavyweight title. Seth Rollins, the champion, taking on Randy Orton. Kane is the fucking gatekeeper. Who gives a shit?
And every time before the main event, they always have to have Kane segment where he kind of gives you a little bit of a foreshadowing, like, hey, I'm going to be involved. Like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, subtle.
Basic cage match shit. That's all it was. It was a basic cage match. Kane's bullshit at the end was so fucking stupid. Like, he comes in, chokeslams everyone, got a perfect Kane in 2015, and it was just so stupid. Like, to put the focus on Kane in this match, and this whole, like, for whatever reason, the authorities feuding each other, it was just so stupid. Best spots of the match were Orton using the pedigree on Rollins, it was awesome, and Rollins hitting the RKO. That was fucking amazing. Kind of wasted spots in this match, though.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, it had cool moments, but they were moments that could have been done on TV. They should have been used. They should have been in a better light, or even in a better match.
Yeah, absolutely. And also the fact that the RKO was banned or whatever, and like Rollins uses the RKO, it's like, okay, that makes sense, but whatever.
I don't. Here's my. I don't want to get too much into it, but here's my thing.
Go.
If you have a spot like that, or multiple spots, you got the pedigree and the fucking RKO and the stipulation, that is enough to build that match. Right there, that's it.
Yeah.
You don't need interference. That's just muddying the waters.
Yeah, I agree. I give it 2.5. It was a Raw main event.
I give it 2. I was really pissed off.
Okay, what'd you give the show Raw?
This was like a 6, if I'm being generous.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a 6.5. The first 3 matches were pretty good. The Roman Reigns match with Big Show was really good, but then like the 2 big matches, the steel cage match and the chain match, were so disappointing. And like those were the matches that I was most looking forward to.
Right. But then again, we're stupid to look forward to John Cena's matches.
I know,
Why do we do that to ourselves?
Because like the thing is, once in a while when Cena is like in his zone, he can deliver. And I thought he was in his zone, but I guess not. So yeah, that's a skippable pay-per-view. The next one is not though. We got WWE Payback. You want to put your notes over there, Chacho? Yeah.
All right.
I got this nice little tab thing. Ooh, technology wins, bitch.
Old school. Classic.
Yeah, well, there's a reason old school's old.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, we started the show off with...
That was the worst comeback ever,
Yeah.
I gotta say. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. That's just
Such a nice hair, man.
Thank you. That's just like your opinion, dude. Okay. Next up we have with Payback. We started the show off. Well, do you want to talk about the pre-show match?
Yeah, we can do the pre-show.
I didn't watch them, so go ahead.
First, we had R-Truth versus Stardust. This was actually pretty fun. Nothing offensive here. It was kind of weird though that Stardust lost, so maybe they're gonna really push this whole Cody cracking thing. And
I really hope so. Bring back Cody Rhodes.
Do
please.
something. Yeah, it's gotta end. 2 stars. And then they had Axelmania and Macho Mandow versus the Ascension. And I was like, I don't know about this. And then I saw fucking Axelmania, the Mega Powers. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
A lot of people were hating on it. I'm like, listen, like, they're not putting on the fucking main show.
I never liked Axel, so like,
No.
if you liked Axel coming in, like this whole Axelmania thing, then you would love this. I hated it the whole time until this.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that. And then Macho Mandow, he killed it. Like, the way he moved in the ring, I was like, that is fucking Macho Man.
Here's my thing, though, with one thing. Damian Sandow got super fucking over impersonating the Midge, got the biggest, got a huge pop at WrestleMania, and your solution to capitalize on that push is to turn him into Macho Man.
I agree. This is what they should have done. Well,
I
don't know. This should have been done at some point, but this is not the time because...
Yeah, you've already, like, like, this should have been, like when he was, like, doing the gimmick infringement thing, this should have been, like, a road stop, and then eventually he turns into Miz, and then you had this, like, he should have gone back to being Sandow.
Yeah.
My opinion, but if it works, it works, whatever, But, it's like, Sandow's a pretty old dude, as it is. I think he's, like, almost 40.
Oh, really?
Like, he's pretty old, he's pretty up there in age, I think. I could be bullshitting. But, it's like if you don't plan on doing anything with the guy, you might as well let him get over at least. And if he gets over by imitating wrestlers, fuck it, I guess. Worst way to earn a paycheck,
I just wish they would have capitalized. I mean, they did the thing at Mania, and then not much came from that.
No.
And now nothing, and so now he's back to his old gimmick. It's like I broke away from my best gimmick in years to be a free man with no fucking gimmick or fans anymore. Anyway, they got their spots in. The Mega Powers got their spots in first, which was great, and then the Ascension won quickly after.
Perfect. Legion Doom beats the Mega Powers. Okay, then we get to the main show, and we start things off with Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler. I really love the pace of this match, where like Ziggler just comes out, fucking guns blazing, throws everything he has, and Sheamus has to slow the pace down, which actually made sense. Like you know, Sheamus couldn't keep up with Ziggler's offense, so he had to like knock him down and slow it down and wear him down over time. I really liked it. Like he even went over after the knee, just take away his leg powers. Like brilliant, really good psychology there. I thought.
Yeah, I love how this one started because Ziggler just attacked. It was like a grudge match. It
Yeah.
wasn't a feeling out, or he was pissed off. You know,
Yeah.
he wanted to come right at him.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, Sheamus had to be a bully and slow things down. And I mean, it got a little slow in the middle, but then I don't know. I just love the pace, like you said. It felt like both guys were getting their spots. It was back and forth. So I love this, and then then obviously the finish.
Well, first of all, they had like the fucking crowd was super into this match too.
Yeah.
And then like like Sheamus is slowing things down, picks up Ziggler like like why don't you stay down? And Ziggler headbutts him, busts it open hard. Big super kick, goes near fall, 1-2, kick out, and then like he can't even get to his feet after being like basically that was like his last shot. He threw everything he had and he couldn't get it done. He's getting to his feet slowly, barely on his knees, broke kick, boom. That's the finish, and it was a really, really great finish, I thought.
It was like a picturesque finish. Like it was something you're going to see in promo videos in slow motion. Like that perfect moment with the blood. It'll probably be in black and white, fucking slow-mo, boom!
Yeah.
Amazing finish.
Yeah. These guys have really great chemistry. I like the in-ring stuff they've been doing. I didn't really like it as much as you did, but I'm going to give it 3 1/4. And I only give that because I just felt like they could have done... It just didn't have a lot of time, really, for this match, I thought, but it was a good amount of time, but like not really to get to that next super awesome level, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I did like where like Sheamus was just throwing everything and Ziggler just keeps fighting back. I like that a lot.
Well, I love this match. I gave it 4 stars. These guys worked so well together. And the fucking finish was
great finish.
And I'll admit, if there was no blood, it probably wouldn't have gotten to that next level for me. Because it did end a little quickly. It wasn't a really, like, well, it was nice psychology, but it wasn't something that built the whole match. It was just kind of like, boom, something happened, he capitalized. And maybe it was the realness of that feeling of raw, like they just changed the plans maybe or something. It
worked.
Yeah,
it did. All right. We had a 2 out of 3 falls match next for the WWE Tag Team titles. The New Day taking on Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. Great pace to this match, first of all. I love the fact that, well, first of all, the New Day had a great heel promo, I thought. I thought it was a good heel promo.
I hated it.
Okay. Well, you're just a hater. You don't like
it was awful.
They've been taking fucking lessons from Drake Younger on how to be a fucking positive mental attitude dude, I'll tell you that much. What if Drake Younger joined the New Day?
Oh my gosh.
Would you love him then?
I'd have to.
But anyway, so Cesaro and Tyson Kidd just come out here and like fucking... first of all, Cesaro, sweet-ass ring jacket. With like the fucking like the back, and like uppercut in the arms. That was awesome. Love me some ring jackets.
Yeah. It's a good look.
It's a good look. He looks good in purple, man.
Naturally, he's a king.
Exactly, man. King of swing, man. Great pace. I really like the fact that like Cesaro and Tyson were just able to quickly take the advantage over the cocky heels and get the first fall really quickly. I like that a lot. And then like the New Day had to kind of cheat to get the advantage. I loved Xavier Woods like, let me in now, let me in, second fall, Freebird rule. Like that was awesome.
That was
great spot. And like Natalya taking him out and like So like New Day taking advantage. I thought they did a good job with the heat segment. Keeping Tyson isolated. And like I love that like they're like boom, 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 tag it. that was a great spot,
Yeah, I mean this was a lot of fun, this match. Usually I don't like matches that have this first fall so quick, but this worked really well.
It did, I thought.
And then the heels were able to get the heat for the next point, so we didn't have to watch 2 fucking heat segments. Sometimes 2 out of 3 falls matches are just brutal.
Yeah, I liked it. It was like, you get the first fall quickly, boom, boom, boom. You get the heat segment, which leads to the finish, and then you get the fucking fast-paced third fall,
And the way they got to the heat segment with that belly-to-belly on the floor...
Awesome spot.
Looked nasty. Big E can just throw
the
guy.
And I love the third fall. I thought it was great. you know, just Cesaro and Kid are great as a tag team. They've really clicked, and they got like their timing down so well. I think for those double team moves they do.
Yeah. They're naturals in
Yeah,
the
they are.
tag team division.
Someone would say that they're kings of wrestling. Yeah. But yeah, I really like the New Day. I think their heel stuff really works in the ring. Like, you know, like it's like Xavier Woods, like, you know, I'm the brains, he's the muscle, Kofi Kingston's the agility, you know. It's like, I liked it. It was funny. And then we get to the finish, which I thought was kind of clever, where Xavier Woods runs in, small package Cesaro up, covers up his face, the referee can't see it. Referee counts 3, turns the ring, tells them to ring the bell, and Xavier Woods quickly rolls out the ring and picks up Kofi Kingston, like, yeah, it was him, he did it. Like, I thought, that's really clever, and actually it worked. Like, somehow, like that, sometimes that stuff could not work out well, like, you know, somehow the timing would be off, the referee would kind of have to, like, quickly turn away, and, you know, but I thought they timed it just right, where it really came off well on camera, and it came off kind of clever.
I don't know. I just the whole twin magic spot has never been my favorite, and like, so I didn't care for the finish.
Okay,
you know?
fair enough.
But it wasn't the worst thing, you know.
Okay.
They picked the ref that can't tell black people apart. Like, that's what the finish
Well,
was.
to be fair, like, you know, like his face was covered, you know, and like Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods do have similar bodies. They're wearing similar tights, so it's like
No, I'm not saying like
it's not like he was trying to pretend to like be Biggie Langston, you know. Like, you know, so give him that much credit.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Of course, if Vince was the ref, he would have no fucking clue who was anybody.
Oh, hey, Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Like,
Mark Henry, what are you doing at this match?
oh, that's offensive, probably. Anyway, I give this 3 3/4. Really, really liked it.
I gave it 3.5, but room for some awesome stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing is, how many times are these guys going to have matches? But you know, Cesaro and Kid going to lose. How do they keep?
Well, I almost like it where, like, you know, like the heels have steal the win. You know, it's you know, it's classic wrestling. It's dusty finish.
I guess it was their rematch, wasn't
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
But I mean, I'm just saying you can't keep losing and losing and losing
Yeah, I
and
know,
keep
yeah.
getting rematches.
Yeah. Then we had Ryback taking on Bray Wyatt in a very weird feud, I know. Like, here's the thing. Like, I like the idea of Bray Wyatt targeting people and everything like that. If, like, his goal is to, like, you know, convince them to listen to him, blah, blah, blah. My only thing is this. Eventually, Bray Wyatt actually has to fucking convince someone to join him. That's my only thing. Like, if you're going to keep doing this, you need to actually have him convert someone into his fucking following. That's my only request. If you're going to keep this up, fine.
Right, because eventually he's just the guy, the homeless guy on the corner yelling at people.
Okay. Anyway, let's get to this match. Better than expected. These guys actually worked pretty damn well together. Nice little, like, strong style matchup, you know? Like, just throwing them bows, you know?
Oh, baby.
Yeah, great spot where Bray Wyatt does the senton off the second rope to the outside. Like, holy shit. And Ryback, I think Ryback broke a rib there. Like, he was fucking hurt. Like, just, man.
Yeah, and he sold it the rest of the match, which was great.
I think he was really fucking hurt, but whatever, he did sell it, yeah.
I don't know, I think he was selling it.
If he was selling...
If he was hurt and he did the fucking big boss man style splash off the top...
Hats off to you, man. Yeah, that's another thing. He went to the fucking top of the splash. That was an awesome spot. They kind of broke out their comfort zone. I thought, like, they worked pretty well together. You know, and I like the finish where, like, Bray Wyatt, like, was, like, up and shoves, like, grabs on the ropes and, like, quickly, like, undoes the turnbuckle and then shoves him into it, you know? It's, like, awesome, you know? That hurt his ribs. It's, like, storytelling, psychology.
Yay.
And
the way you would least expect it.
Yeah. And just, like, yeah, this was way better than expected. It was a short little match, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. 2 3/4.
I enjoyed it also. I gave it 3 stars. A lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
And a story that I didn't think it would have. So
I thought this match was going to suck, and, like, shockingly, they managed to make it work. Okay, and then we had the I Quit match for the United States title, John Cena, Rusev. I will say this right now. Solid stuff and solid spots from the guys. Like, the work they did was good. The spots were creative and clever and some pretty good spots. But the pace was just... It was shit.
Yeah.
It was the shits.
It was just big move, rest. Big move, rest.
Yeah.
Like,
just constant... Like it was like 30 minutes long. And it was just slow as fuck. It never felt like they were go into fucking high speeds, you know. Like, I will say though, they did some good selling though. Like Rusev especially was very good at like selling this frustration and like oh my god, like what is it gonna take to beat this guy? And like holy shit, I'm getting my ass kicked. Like, do I give up? You know.
It was almost like they gave them too much time.
They did. They really
because
did.
Rusev, I usually love the way he plays up to the crowd and everything, but going out, talking to Lana, making her sit here, and then like moving her again and like
making her hand him the flag, and waving.
Like, what? We get it, dude.
Yeah.
Wrestle.
Yeah. And also, I didn't really like the finish.
I was livid. That's the chain match finish.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You couldn't do it.
I was so mad.
So let me get this straight. John Cena and Rusev planning out their chain match. I thought, listen, we got these chains around our arms. What should we do with them? Let's do a tug of war spot, and I'll hit you with it a couple times, and we'll pull each other into the move. Okay. Now we got an I Quit match. What do we want to do? How about this? We take apart the ring, and I use the rope to submission you.
They had to go out of their way to use it. Like why?
I wonder if like there's like listen, people are really you need to do this spot. You need to do it next month at the I Quit match. Like,
That's how it seems.
It must have been.
Unless like they were calling their chain match, and he's like, all right, I want to wrap you in the submission. No, I'm saving that for next month.
Gotta save the big spot for the next month, bro.
Yeah.
It was like the finish wasn't horrible, but like. My only thing, and like they managed to say that on Raw the next night when like Lana explained like, oh, you did quit in Bulgarian, but like in blah 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 whatever.
That's what I figured happened.
Yeah, that's what I figured, and it was fine. But it just. You know, I heard a lot of people saying like, what if Rusev threatens to hurt Lana and that would make Cena quit, and like it's all planned, like Lana and Rusev really getting along, it was all divergent, blah blah blah. I'm like, that'd be clever.
That would have been fine.
That'd have been fine. Like actually, I think people would have liked it more because. Cena looks like a good person, but he gets fooled because of the evil Russian who's willing to do whatever it takes, you know. Or maybe that's how Lana and Rusev break up or whatever. Which I think is a stupid idea to break Lana and Rusev up.
Do not do that.
Too late, they already did. I know. You know who she's with now?
Who?
Ziggler. Like Ziggler needs a fucking Russian hottie.
You know why?
Why?
His name's Dolph.
Oh.
That's it.
Okay. I will say though, Rusev versus Ziggler could be good matches though.
Yeah, those should be good.
Yeah.
As long as Ziggler gets a winner.
Yeah, he better. Okay. But anyway, I give this match 3. It was enjoyable for what was there, but it never got to that next level. And I thought, especially because like the first 2 matches these guys had were so great, I thought, you add a stipulation where they can go kind of like, go do some weapon spots, man, they could have a really better match. And turns out, no, the better match was when they had no weapons and were just one-on-one.
Yeah, I gave this 2 stars. I didn't really care for this. But then again, I don't, like I said before, I don't like the matches where you brawl into the crowd and stuff. Yeah. And the pyro thing was kind of cheeseball. But
they love using that spot.
They do.
Like, they must think that like we like really think that like they're gonna like these guys just get set on fire by fireworks, you know.
It didn't make sense either, like because Rusev goes over and pushes the button to show that you push a button to do it, and then he throws him on it. It's like what? What? You didn't push the button.
WWE, we've seen 1,000 YouTube videos where guys get fireworks blown up in their face and they don't get hurt. You know, so we're not gonna believe that these wrestlers are gonna get hurt by fireworks now.
It gets a pop from the live audience,
yeah.
So they.
We saw the fucking Undertaker getting engulfed with flames a couple times. Like this fucking pyro shit's nothing. Okay, well, then we had the Bellas twins taking on Naomi and Tamina. Basic Divas match. All the girls looked better in the ring, you know, but just kind of dull. Like, never really got me any interested at all.
It was just not good.
Yeah, 1.5.
1 star.
Okay. Then we had Neville taking on King Barrett. This was basically a Raw match, I thought. They worked very well together, I think, but like they were obviously like trying to continue this feud, you know, and like further it or whatever, and like so the count-out finish I really didn't like. It's, you know, you can make the argument, oh, Barrett already beat him, you know, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't need to win this match. It's like...
Then why did he wrestle for, like, 10 minutes?
Yeah, I always hate those finishes.
Like, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
You know, it's like you're not champion, you know, and then, you know, it was just stupid. I really didn't like that.
No.
So I get that 2.5, 2.25.
I enjoyed a lot of the action. I thought that Neville was a bit sloppy here. He had a couple of sloppy spots. But then again... He bumped in a way that made Barrett look like a superstar.
And, you know, you can also, you know, they can also play at the idea like, oh, Neville's so new to the wrestling, he does these crazy spots and it costs him because he messes up, whatever. Like I like that, like the ones where like he tried to do the springboard thing, he slipped and had to like kind of readjust himself, and like then Barrett, he goes to the springboard and Barrett knocks him down or whatever. It's like okay, I like that because like Neville made a mistake, Barrett capitalized. It wasn't like he slipped, did the thing, and then didn't hit the move, whatever.
The thing is about Neville too is he's like almost nobody I've ever seen because the fans forgive him when he fucks up.
Yeah.
Because he does so much stuff that's just like blows your face off.
It's kind of like it's just like well he fucked up that but then look at this other crazy shit he does.
The funniest part is like the stuff he fucks up, like when he was just trying to like skirt over the rope and just like fell back into the ring.
Yeah.
Of all things.
Yeah, what'd you do this match? Yeah, we did a fucking corkscrew 450 through the air and crashed through a table. And what'd you fuck up? I couldn't link with the ropes.
Right, exactly.
Come on.
People are gonna remember that spot on Botchamania, but they're not gonna remember like fucking 350.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Anyway, I gave it 3 stars. I enjoyed it. Maybe it was because of the match prior I hated so much.
Yeah. Alright, then we had the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE World Heavyweight title. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and Dean Ambrose. This was actually a very, very enjoyable match for me personally. I loved the pace. Kept a great pace going all match. Like, never really slowed down. No fucking heat segments or slow... a little bit with Seth Rollins, but that's to be expected. He's the champ and he's the heel. Lot of great spots. Everyone looked good. Everyone got their moment. And I even felt like, even though there was a lot of interference, not a little, a lot.
It was from like
The
bell
fucking
to
bell, yeah. I thought it almost worked in a way because this allowed them to do the typical Fatal 4-Way where there's 2 guys in the ring fighting and everyone else is on the outside knocked out. And it made sense because, the interference, they're getting beat up by the interference dudes, so they can't get in the ring. So it worked to like kind of justify that typical Fatal 4-Way bullshit.
It would, yeah. I agree with what you're saying in that it's once you accept that these 3 guys are just in the match and they're on Rollins' team,
yeah.
it's a lot of fun. It is a good match, and the action throughout is really good. But it took a lot for me to get to that point because, and on top of that, this is the same match. Like Kane has been in matches where he can go for the title, but he just decides to be on Rollins' side.
Yeah.
So it's like you didn't want to do that again, so you're like, okay, this is another way to do that exact same thing.
Yeah.
So it wasn't clever, but the fucking spot with the Shield.
The Shield reunion was the greatest,
Awesome.
like, what was it, like 2 minutes of my life.
That
It was awesome.
sweet.
And like Rollins, like, yeah, and like, goes to the fist bump, they're all smiling, just like, we don't forget you assholes. Like, we're still gonna fucking kick your head. And they fucking do the power. Fucking Dean Ambrose picks up fucking Kane and puts him on Roman Reigns' shoulder. It's like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, Kane really fucking working with you, man.
No shit.
And they do the spot, it doesn't work, so like, the chance to have one more time, just like, yeah, it's like, pick him up. And like, I wonder if they're supposed to Kane, like, sorry, Kane, you gotta pick them up again. It's
No,
like,
dude, I was thinking the whole time, like, please break the table.
yeah,
please.
it's like they did, and it's like, it worked. And then I love that, like, moment of, like, Dean Ambrose and Reigns just like, looks like we're the only 2 left. We gotta do it now. And, like, it's like, I love that. That was so great. And, like, they had some great chemistry in the ring. It's like, man, I almost wish they put them as a tag team. That'd be a great tag team. But it's like, it's kind of a waste of 2 guys right now at this point. And then the ending with Rollins using the pedigree, great stuff. I really, really like this. I thought it was a very, very fun match. And just everyone looked good. And yes, it had the bullshit interference, but I felt like it worked in a weird way. And it's established that like Rollins is like the fucking whole authority behind him and blah, 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 all that bullshit. But,
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was fun. It wasn't what you get on paper. So like when you see Fatal 4-Way, that's not what you're getting. And I think that's think of it like where I base my rating more on. But I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a B show main event, so it was.
I just love the fact that they actually did do a Shield reunion spot.
That's true.
Kudos to that.
And Orton took the pin.
That was
clean.
Yes, thank you.
Fuck yes. And it wasn't Ambrose. I thought that's why he was in the match.
Yeah, that was great too. Like, thank you for Orton taking the pinfall, middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because you leave that room where like Dean Ambrose hasn't been, which is going to lead up to something next, And Roman Reigns still has not been pinned by Seth Rollins in a clean match where like he's in the whole time. So I like that a lot. What'd you give the show overall?
This show.
Oh, what'd you give the match too? I guess. Shit.
Oh yeah. You know, I was a little harsher on it at the time, but I think I'm gonna give it a 3. It was just fun.
I give it a 4. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very fun match. You know, it's one of those matches where you kind of just turn your brain off and just enjoy the stuff they're doing. And like I thought that everything they did was very fun. The interference, yes, was bullshit, but like even that was like they managed to make some fun spots out of that. I thought. So.
Yeah, I enjoyed it for. I don't know. As a match, I wouldn't plug it in to watch it, but as a wrestling segment, it was fun to. Yeah, it was fine.
What'd you give the show overall though?
This one was better than last month's, but not great. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 6.75.
I'm going to go with a 7 at least. You know, I think there was enough here to enjoy. Yes, you know, as you described it, good wrestling, bad booking. And a few of these matches could have suffered from some better booking, but, you know, the wrestling guys did their best, and I think they delivered a pretty good show.
Yeah, can't deny that. That's
all right.
good.
Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Take care. Bye.